600 miles off the coast of South America lies a cluster of 18 volcanic islands that straddle the equator. This relatively minute land formation in the vast waters of the Pacific is called the Galapagos Islands. Well known for its miraculous collection of native species, the Galapagos Islands have become a symbol for the incredible development of life on Earth. These islands are a sanctuary of the evolution of species, a family tree that stretches back into the past for eons of time, species that have endured the struggles that nature has presented to them. But someone else has discovered this place of timeless beauty. Humans have begun to walk in the paths that were so magically created and now leave a new footprint that often disrupts what's been left there before. Although it shines with incredible beauty, the Galapagos is not the uninhabited Garden of Eden that so many believe it to be. More and more human development is intruding upon the landscape, and a new population of non-indigenous species is complicating the natural order. Charda and Joachim came to Galapagos 6 months ago.
We thought Galapagos, remote islands, wildlife, no people, and we came there and the whole island was built on. Dogs and cats everywhere.
No one knew how serious the circumstances were here, how much human development was going on, how much construction was going on, how much pressure was being put on wildlife here. There are so many dogs and cats all over the Galapagos, and almost no one in the world even knows that they exist here.
On Galapagos, Charda and Joachim have teamed up with Darwin Animal Doctors, co-founded by Todd Emko and Andrea Gordon. Todd has set up a permanent clinic on Santa Cruz Island. Santa Cruz is one of the 4 populated islands on Galapagos.
We're here to protect the really, really special wildlife of the Galapagos that deserves to be protected.
People just keep bringing animals in, and they're constantly being introduced onto the islands.
The dogs and the cats will eat the Darwin finches, the marine iguanas. They play or attack the sea lions. That's really important that that doesn't happen, because there's already so much less sea lions, marine iguanas, finches than there used to be.
If we can't protect this, what can we protect as people? If this represents everything that we want to protect and we don't end up protecting it, what good are we?
If you have a pet, you have to control it. You have to be responsible. You have to respect. Because we are not on the continent, we are in Galapagos. If you are not careful, Galapagos suddenly goes.
Why we're here is to educate the community and be a resource for them. And in that way, education will always be a big part of why we're here, and that's not going away.
I believe very strongly in education. It's not people from outside, it is the same people here who have to manage Galapagos. That they can need help or that they need help from us, yes, and we are willing to help. But the responsibility are the kids. We really have to make an effort that the young kids, that we can create ambassadors.
Today, like every other day, for millions and millions of years, a new morning takes shape on Galapagos, and the daily routine begins for the island's interesting inhabitants. Charda starts her day by providing some maintenance care for some of the local cats and dogs. In their 6 months on Galapagos, Charda and Joachim have cared for hundreds of animals. Other volunteers travel from all over the world to join Charda and Joachim.
Hannah is a student from the States that's here for the first time in her life, seeing all these new things. And she was making up her mind if she wants to start veterinary science after college or if she wants to be a marine biologist.
I kind of always wanted to be doing something with animals. I don't know, it's just with the animals it's different. And they don't gripe and complain all the time like some people do. They just want your help.
Since we've been here so long, people start to recognize us on the streets. It's always a good feeling if you can help a sick dog.
Oh my goodness. I already told her that if we're not doing it, that the dog will die in 3 days.
Last one. His heart's still beating. Try it.
He's alive. He's alive.
The owners already tried to give him vitamin K, which works for certain poison, but not the ones they normally use on Galapagos.
Honestly, I wasn't sure we were going to be able to save him, but we did, and it felt great. And it just makes you feel like a superhero, like you're the vet superhero.